How can a home inspection actually save you money and help you buy the right house? Most buyers think a home inspection is about finding problems when it's really about understanding risk. And in a city like Milwaukee, where many homes are older, misunderstanding this step can cost you confidence or the right house altogether. So today I'm breaking down what inspections really do, what they don't do, and how smart buyers actually use them to avoid regret. What's up, everyone? I'm John Rosick with eXp Realty, and I help people buy and sell homes here in Southeast Wisconsin. Now, inspections are one of the most misunderstood parts of the entire buying process, especially with older homes, unique neighborhoods, and a wide range of property conditions in the area. So let's break this down in a way that actually makes sense. A lot of buyers go into an inspection thinking one of two things. Either this inspection is going to save me from buying a bad house, or this inspection is going to kill the deal. Both of those mindsets are wrong. An inspection is not a pass or fail test. There is no good house or bad house stamp at the end of it. Almost every inspection report looks scary if you don't know how to read it. 40 to 60 pages of notes, photos everywhere, big red capital letters, recommendations, and buyers think, oh man, this house is falling apart. It's usually not. A home inspection is a snapshot in time. It's designed to give you information, not decisions. The inspector is there to identify visible issues, flag safety concerns, point out systems nearing the end of their life, helping you understand what you're walking into. They're not there to tell you whether you should buy the house, what you should ask for, or whether a house is worth it. That's where guidance matters, especially in Milwaukee. You probably know by now Milwaukee has a lot of older homes, and older homes come with old wiring styles, older foundations, mixed plumbing systems, and generations of updates. That doesn't make them bad homes. It makes them honest homes. Almost every inspection here is going to find something. Actually, they're going to find a lot of things. That's normal. The key is understanding the difference between normal aging, deferred maintenance, and legitimate concerns. Most buyers don't get that distinction explained clearly, and that's where anxiety kicks in. Now, this is where buyers get tripped up. Some things look scary, but they aren't. Things like older windows, worn roof shingles with life left, outdated electrical components that still function, minor foundation cracking, and grading issues that are easily corrected. These are very common in Milwaukee homes. They don't mean walk away, they mean be informed. Now, there are things that deserve closer attention. Safety issues, structural movement, water intrusion, electrical hazards, and major mechanical failures. The goal isn't to panic. The goal is to understand risk versus your comfort level. Inspectors are trained to be thorough. They document everything, and if they didn't, they wouldn't be doing their job. So yes, the report will sound alarming because it's written to protect you. But reading an inspection report without context is like reading medical test results without a doctor explaining them. You're going to assume the worst. And that's where buyers lose confidence, not because the house is bad, but because they don't know how to interpret what they're seeing. This part is really important. Inspections do not guarantee future performance, catch hidden issues behind walls, predict when something will fail, and turn an older home into a new one. They're not a crystal ball. They're a risk assessment. And when buyers expect perfection from an inspection, they're setting themselves up for big disappointment. Now, I've seen this happen. Buyers get the inspection report. They're overwhelmed. And instead of asking what actually matters here, they ask for everything. Every outlet, every crack, every recommendation. That almost always backfires. Sellers stop taking the request seriously. Deals stall, tension builds. Smart inspection negotiations focus on safety, structural integrity, major systems, and legitimate concerns, not cosmetic wish lists. Smart buyers use inspections to confirm assumptions, understand future costs, prioritize repairs, and negotiate intelligently. They don't use them to renegotiate the entire deal, look for perfection, or second guess every single decision. They stay focused on the big picture, and that mindset changes everything. This is where people get tripped up by the internet. You'll Google, "Is this inspection report bad?" And you'll find horror stories. That doesn't mean that your situation is the same. Every house is different. Every buyer's tolerance is different. Every deal is different. This is why having someone walk you through what's normal, what's concerning, what's negotiable, and what's not worth worrying about makes a massive difference. Now let's be clear. Walking away is sometimes the right call. If an inspection reveals major structural failure, serious safety risks, extensive water damage, or issues that are just far beyond your comfort level, that's not failure. That's information doing its job. The goal isn't to win the house. The goal is to make a smart decision. The biggest myth is that inspections are about finding reasons not to buy. They're actually about buying with eyes open. Confident buyers don't fear inspections, they use them. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. So if you're buying in Milwaukee, here's what I want you to do. Expect the inspection report to look long, 40 to 60 pages. Expect it to sound serious. And instead of asking, "Is this bad?" ask, "What does this mean for me?" That question changes everything. Buying a home comes with a lot of unknowns. This is one of the steps that gets overcomplicated the most. Once you understand what you're really looking at, it becomes a lot easier to make a confident decision, whether that means moving forward, renegotiating, or walking away. If you ever want a second set of eyes on a report or help deciding what actually matters, I'm always happy to help. Thank you for watching, and remember, whatever move you make next, make sure it's a smart one. I'll see you next week.
Over the rainbow bridge we find a new world. Let us walk hand in hand to our